me, it's all about Tom Brady. And he's just one of those guys that if the game's on the line, you need a big play, he'll make that play for you.
Reload! Check it!
And hello again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here in the booth. And, Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the quarterbacks out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt. I can't wait to see the big fellas have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs and even the defensive backs. But the big guys, I can't wait to see which one tilts the balance for their team.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now Taylor on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jordan Willis coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. 3rd and long, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dayon Buchanan. In from his linebacker's spot, he's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Now Taylor throwing on 3rd and long. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Stephon Anthony. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Now it's Taylor, flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before.
Go play action here on 1st down. And his first look is incomplete.
Physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go. 3-19.
Here's Young. Going to throw again. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Frank Clark coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Throwing on 3rd and long. Young. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 1st down. Young. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Orakpo coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Here's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Stephon Anthony leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Here we go.
Taylor throwing on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Stephon Anthony in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here we go on 4th down with Taylor. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together in a real game before. So they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's brought down. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Young to throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Kevin Williams in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Back to throw. Young going up top. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Taylor. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tony Jefferson in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That was second down run for Murray. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard at the 17-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor on the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. And even 60 yards. On 1st down, Murray. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Taylor going to try and hurry him to the line. Here's Taylor to throw. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Leroy Reynolds in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd down, Murray. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Taylor going to try and hurry him to the line. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Orakpo in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They run the counter now on 1st down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Young now looking to throw on 2nd down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Now Young. A final shot before break. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's go! Green, 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushes him over. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
To throw is Young. To throw on 2nd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Young on third down. He finds his target. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Steps away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dayon Buchanan in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Taylor will throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings it. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Matt Bosher now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Play clock winding down. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. He's got a man complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Green, 95 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score. So it was fourth down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. Fourth down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by David Amerson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left. And some room to work. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Let's go.
Play action. Now Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And some space here. Got some real estate inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Here's Murray. Oh, and now he bowls him over. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on it. Is having a tough time, and that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
Now it's Taylor. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Willis in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Keenan Allen from 13 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. That one goes for 24 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Young escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go now.
Young off the play fake. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And that'll bring up second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw. Young. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part Catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Back to throw. Young. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they try the right side here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D. Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Being chased out left. And he's across for the touchdown.